I wanted to talk about puppy health and dealing with making sure that you keep your puppy healthy, knowing that your puppy is healthy, and making sure you keep your puppy safe, and my mentality and my signs and stages of looking for all those things. So, when you're dealing with a new puppy, it's so important to monitor them. Like I always say, attention is everything. Paying attention to them, because you're now with a baby or a puppy, they're very sensitive. Any little thing that goes wrong is a very bad thing. A common cold is very dangerous for babies and puppies, and so you need to monitor that and make sure you catch stuff as it's happening or before it's happening. One of the biggest things I always talk about, and I've said this before, with knowing how the puppy's feeling is how they're acting. Are they acting normal? And maybe you haven't had the puppy long, so you don't really know what normal is, but are they playing? Are they eating? That is the biggest thing. Are they eating and drinking? If they're not eating and drinking, there's probably a problem. Okay, dogs shut down eating and drinking when they don't feel good, or something's a problem. So are they eating and drinking? And then are they playing? Are they being normal? Like this boy, look at him. He's full. Look at his belly. He's full. He is eating and drinking like crazy, and he is playing. He's trying to bite me right now. And then, is their poop good? Is their poop hard? Semi-hard? Is it crazy soft watery? If it's crazy soft watery, they probably have a bacterial infection, Giardia, coccidia, something like that, and they need to be treated. Or they have worms, which again is a big problem. They can eat away at them, and they need to be treated. So that's a big thing. So the two biggest things is eating, drinking, and food. And their poop, and then their attitude. All three honestly are the same. I can't really tell you which one's bigger now that I think about it. But he's doing amazing. Now the other thing to go over, and I've said this a bunch, is anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And I think it's better to be pessimistic than optimistic in situations like this, because I want to think negatively. Like if I put him in this pen up on this edge, and my German Shepherd Wit comes and jumps and hits the pen, and now knocks it over because he's in a little puppy pen, and he falls 3 feet to the ground, that's gonna be bad. So I try to think pessimistically, not optimistically, like, oh, Wick's not gonna do that. I know I won't do that, but so I try to think of worst case scenarios always with the puppies and with my baby, my everything, because I just want to make sure none of that bad stuff happens, And I always try to think optimistically, people are going to be good, all those things. But there's certain times that being pessimistic helps. So I think negatively, not negatively, I just think the worst case scenario, because I don't want those scenarios to ever happen. And I'm optimistic that I'm always going to make the right decision, keep this puppy safe. So if there's 1% or 0.1% chance of something bad happening to this puppy, a situation that I can think in my head, fabricate in my head, I need to account for that, I need to change that. So I need to make sure that he can't get out. Like for example, let's say he's in a pen in my house, and my dog is my other big dog is puppy aggressive. Let's say it's not the case, but let's say, and he's loose. So now I don't want to just have one stage that maybe if that cage opens, the cage gets opened, and he gets out. Now that dog's gonna bite him and kill him. I want to have that pen have multiple stages. For example, that other dog be put in an area where it can't get that pen. That pen have 2 stages to unlock. That pen have another spot where the dog can't get out, even if it does get out. So I have 3, 4 multiple stages, 3 or 4 levels, 5 levels until the bad thing happens. So now the chances of that are 0.0001%. There's no way to stop every anomaly, but if I can put multiple stages on safety, I'm going to, and it's going to make my puppy a lot safer. And I know you're like thinking, well, that's probably not going to happen. Well, I'm just not going to be okay with that's probably not going to happen. I have to know in my head that I did everything to make sure it not happen. A meteor can come in and go through my ceiling and hit him, and that's a 0.00001%. So I'm willing to take that risk. I don't have the money to put 3 feet of steel on my roof and stuff like that. So we have to take that risk. I hope you liked the information I'm sharing with you. Make sure you comment down below what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to know, what you didn't learn from this, all that stuff. I love the feedback. You can always contact me via email, thebestbulls@gmail.com, and make sure you follow all our platforms as well too. I appreciate you, and most of all, make sure you click the subscribe and bell down below.